welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a marvelous evening. Join us in Miami TV, wherever you're watching us. Don't forget, you can watch us in Roku, guys. Make sure you download the Miami TV app. It is completely free. And also subscribe to MiamiTVHD.com if you want to see all of our past programming and live seminars. ¿Cómo están? Muy buenas noches, bienvenidos. Espero de que estén de maravilla. Estamos en vivo nuevamente para ustedes, en vivo y en directo. Tuned in time. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Martin. Welcome, guys. Hello to our members of Miami TV. I do have this opened. Don't forget, you can subscribe anytime in MiamiTVHD.com. I just said that, sorry. ¿Cómo estamos, Lucas? Bienvenidos, Daniel. Hi. No se olviden de que pueden bajar Miami TV en Roku como aplicación. Simplemente busquen Miami TV y ahí nos pueden ver en su pantalla grande. En unos días también les voy a habilitar para que si nos ven por la web puedan mandar la pantalla en su televisor, ¿ok? También si quieren apoyar, siempre recuerden de que pueden sumarse en sunbeachtv.com o miamitvhd.com, ¿ok? Los tenemos separados, el que dice HD y el que no, tienen contenido diferente. ¿Cómo estamos? Número 1 en YouTube, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos, ¿cómo estamos? Me gusta YouTube por el chat más que nada, la verdad, sí, es fantástico. I like YouTube because of the chat, it's great, it's just great. Hello, Jim. Hi, Joe. Welcome, guys, welcome. The kitchen cam is off. Oh, no. In case you guys didn't know, I have in Energy Tulum, I have a bunch of cameras live streaming our everyday life. So yes, it's a part of, I kind of just got used to being on camera all the time. So you could see me living all natural in the jungle with monkeys and animals. We even have cameras in our chicken coops. So that's in Sun Beach as well. Dicen, Jenny, la cámara de la cocina está apagada. Los que no saben, ¿sabían de que tenemos un reality que sale desde Energy Tulum, en Tulum? Aquí donde estamos justamente, donde tenemos cámaras las 24 horas, o sea que si está cocinando, en la piscina, en la barbacoa, en el área del bar, en el gallinero, tenemos hasta cámaras en el gallinero, ¿pueden creerlo? Y lo más loco de todo es que la gente lo ve. Les encanta ver las gallinas, les encanta ver a mis gallinas, así que ahora mi próximo plan es, bueno, hacer un gallinero más bonito. Es que es muy difícil, ¿cómo se hace un gallinero? Las gallinas, traté de poner pasto y no duró ni 3 días. Entonces, si tienen algún tip para mí, o sea, está todo perfecto, automatizado, bien, pero le falta lo bonito, ¿no? O sea, uno piensa en un gallinero y es como que, ok, pero un gallinero turístico estoy pensando. Y después de ver tantos en TikTok y eso, nada, hay que hacer algo así bien, bien bonito para que lo vean 24 horas. Awesomeness, awesome, welcome. All right, guys. So if you guys have any chicken coop ideas, I would love to hear because I want to remodel my chicken coop. You know, it's got to be one of those like beautiful places that you go into and it's just like, oh, butterflies and grass and this. I try to put grass for my chickens and it literally lasted like, I don't know what, maybe a week or so until they just scratched the hell out of it and it died. So that did not work out. What do people even put in their chicken coops? Do any of you have a chicken coop? I'm dying to know. You don't necessarily think of a chicken coop as being something pretty, but then there's some Instagram accounts that people are making their chickens famous, you know, and they have like palace of chicken coops. Like the chicken coops are better than their houses. And I'm like, okay, I'm gathering some ideas here, but I still don't get how to do the floor. So I would love some ideas. Hi, Kyle, welcome. Tarcisio, muy buenas noches, bienvenidos. Let me tell you the date. So you know if you're watching me live. Today is Thursday, August 28, 2025. Hoy es agosto 28, jueves agosto 28 del 2025. Así que si estamos en vivo, para ustedes fantástico. Y si están viendo una repetición, pues disfrútenla. Esos programas nunca se ponen viejos, más allá de cuando hablo de las gallinas. I do have one of those only a few blocks away from my own home. It's behind the house. You have a touristy chicken coop? Oh, you must send me some pictures, please. Anybody that's there, you guys, you know my Twitter, send me chicken coop ideas. I would love to see them because I am in a desperate mode of remodeling. I'm off Monday. Good for you. It's good to have a day off or more, you know, just relaxed. Yeah. Okay, let's go with our awesome member James topic. Hello, good versus bad. Jenny, tell me if this is true. When something good is trying to happen, something bad is trying to stop it. Well, I don't know if good things try to happen. I think that we generate energy to attract things that we deserve, right? And I think that a lot of people don't necessarily understand that. And sometimes there's people that say that there's nothing out there, like they don't have hope, or they don't believe in a superior power, or they don't believe in a God, whatnot. I mean, I'm not into religion, you guys know that, but there is something that moves us. Let's call it the universe. I call it energy, right? So much is asking, but we're the ones that actually make this happen. So we get what we deserve. It's as simple as that. And we get what we deserve in a positive way, or we get what we deserve in a negative way. What are you generating? What seeds did you plant, and what are you harvesting today? So if you're harvesting things that are bad, normally bad things don't happen if you haven't created some kind of karma some way, or left an open door, which I think that is more delicate than the karma, because the karma is like, you messed up, you did something wrong, and you're going to pay for it. Like there's no way around it. That's the way the universe works, right? You spit up and it's going to fall right back in your face. Now, the other one that's not karma, and it's the one that I call leaving the door opened. It means a vulnerability in your life. It means that at some point in your everyday life, you went through a stage of vulnerability, or you stopped generating positive energy, right? That you left that door open. So positive energy is the same as any kind of work anybody could have, except in this case, it's affecting your everyday life. If you don't constantly generate it, negativity is just waiting to kind of come with this black wave and hover over your life. That's kind of how it works. So the day that you go through that vulnerable state, let's say that you have like a really horrible cold, or you get really sick and you get into the hospital, or you get into a fight with your husband or wife or partner, and you don't talk for a week, or you're acting out on each other, right? But you've allowed it to continue. So instead of closing the door and doing something about it so that isn't the case, you allow that vulnerability to keep going. You allow yourself to be weak. I think that would be the right way to say it. So that weakness is the one that leaves the door open, where negativity, like you said, is just waiting to come along and somehow, in some way, mess something up, because it's the yin and yang of life. And it's not even in this planet. It's like universal. It's a universal law where there is, just like we see in the movies of the Guardians of the Galaxy and all this, right? Like, it's just this constant fight of light versus darkness. And it's happening around us at every single second of our existence. It's happening without us even noticing it. Maybe it's happening with you noticing it, with the people that are around you, or the things that happen to you. But there is this constant fight around you that you don't necessarily see. So you're working as much as you can to make that positivity higher and brighter and stronger. But at the same time, around you, you can't necessarily control what other people generate. And unfortunately, probably 90% of the population generates negativity without even knowing that they're doing it. So this is when negativity is kind of like always out there to get you. And it doesn't really always have to do with you. It's just that there's so much more of that being generated in the world that unfortunately for us people that are positive, it kind of seems like you're, what's the word? Like you're swimming against the river, current. Sorry, in Spanish it sounds better. Yendo contra la corriente. So it's I think not to be taken in a sense of discouragement. If anything, it's just, well, this is what life is about. Life is about getting stronger and doing more and going higher and becoming better. And if you're not doing anything about it, then what are you doing? And that means in every single way. We're talking about money, we're talking about health, we're talking about mental health, okay? And we're talking about love, of course, and self-help. So if there is one of those things that you're not really focusing on and you're just being distracted by entertainment today, because that is the whole purpose. Imagine if you were to ask, I think there's some people that have asked AI what they think about this. Imagine if you were to ask AI, hey, yeah, what would the devil do, right? If we were talking religion, what would the devil do to take over a population? And it'll definitely tell you that, well, cell phones is a way around it. I mean, anything that gets you distracted from your original path. And your original path is 1,000% spiritual. It's not material. If not, nature shows you. If it were material, you would take these with you. You would take these riches with you. So why are we going against nature? Why are we focusing more on the things that are being sold to us, basically? That's the sad part about it. So yeah, love your bracelet. Thank you. Which one? This was done by my good friend Miguel, and this is just copper. They say, copper is really good for you for inflammation and stuff. I gotta clean it. You gotta clean it with lemon. I recommend it. It is true that when you do wear copper, actually my rings are not on today, but it does help with energy. Our friend is sending messages saying that she made negative comments on some of us. Oh my God, are you talking gossip? Why is that even a part of this conversation? We're not talking gossip. I don't care what he said, she said. Let people talk. Let them be in their own wave of commentary and negativity. It should not affect you whatsoever. I actually mentioned that to Enrique today about, I think somebody, I don't know, but I was like, oh, he watches this news reporter that was kicked out of Univision, and he now has his new YouTube channel, which a lot of them are actually doing. And they give the news, and he was like, oh my God, like the amount of people that send just like really stupid comments while he's live. Like, for example, why are you drinking water? It's annoying because we can hear it while you sip. It's like, and I look at him and I'm like, you know what the problem is? When you give those people the time of day. The negative comments and just negativity overall shouldn't even be acknowledged. The moment that you acknowledge it, you're giving it strength. So it's like you're throwing, more gasoline into the fire. Just ignore it. The more you ignore it, and that's exactly what people that are negative want. They want you to get involved in that ruckus. They want you to get involved in that, in the process of you generating more negativity. Because if you're upset, your whole balance of peace and love and serenity is going to be off the roof. So you need to always just learn what to give importance to. And most of the things that are negative should not require any of your attention whatsoever. Any negative email, anything. If I ever get like a negative email, I literally read maybe 3 words and then I'm like, okay, delete. like why would you even keep those words in your mind? They should not be a part of your life ever. And you have the power of doing that. My dinosaur, oh my God, you can see the dinosaurs? How can you see the dinosaur shorts? Oh wait, are you in our live stream? Qué loco, sí les gustan they're like little kids shorts. Les gustan mis shorts, tienen dinosaurios, miren. Ya que los mencionaron, digo, ¿cómo vieron los dinosaurios? Qué loco. Yes, there's been tragedies. I like to talk about positive things, sorry, but yeah, people in mental health. That's why we talk about mental health so much. Good evening, Alvin. How are you? Taylor Swift is great, not a news that I care about either. So, but thanks for sharing. It's like who's getting engaged, gossip. Yeah, not interested. Bueno, Jenny, ¿cómo estás? A ver, dime si esto es verdad. Cuando algo bueno está a punto de pasar, algo malo está esperando para frenarlo. Sí y no, porque hay muchas personas que no creen que hay algo superior, podríamos decirle, ¿no? Una energía, un Dios, o llámenle como quieran, no soy religiosa. Sin embargo, existe un universo y todo lo que uno atrae se hace, así sea negativo o positivo. Si vos escupís para arriba, te va a volver el escupitajo a la cabeza, es así de simple. Entonces, lamentablemente, a veces yo les he comentado que lamentablemente muchos de ustedes mantienen puertas abiertas. Entonces, no es tanto del karma. El karma es una cosa. El karma es que tú haces algo negativo, sabes de que hiciste algo malo y sabes de que eventualmente pues la vas a tener que pagar. Entonces, en esos casos, te la esperás. Para los que mucha gente no cree en el karma, siento que son muy ingenuos, porque cómo no vas a creer, es la ley del universo. Haces bien, recibís bien. Haces mal, recibís mal. No hay vuelta que darle y esto no es ni no es ideología, no es religión, es comprobable. Entonces, ahora, si no lo querés ver, bueno, allá, no, cada uno con su tema. Si querés vivir una ilusión, todo bien, para sentirte sentirte mejor sobre los errores que has cometido, todo bien. Pero en realidad la única forma de poder salir adelante de de todos esos problemas o karmas o errores que hayas cometido es justamente, dije cometidos, perdón, cometido. Es justamente el arrepentimiento, es darte cuenta de decir, bueno, sí, ¿sabes qué? Estuve mal. Si vos estás en un estado de tu vida donde no podés, se me fue la palabra, donde no, o sea, donde no te das cuenta, donde no puedes admitir de que hiciste algo mal y pedir perdón, así sea a ti mismo, entonces eso te delata nomás de que estás en un estado negativo de tu vida, de que estás en un estado que directamente pues tienes que salir adelante. Una vez que empiezas a cambiar todo eso, lo primero que va a suceder es que cuando te equivocas, vas a ser el primero en decir, ¿sabes qué? Me equivoqué, estuve mal, uy, no, sí, qué mal. Y te das cuenta y eso es lo que ayuda a que crezcas, ¿ok? Entonces, una cosa es el karma, ¿no? Que lo hiciste y la vas a pagar, así de claro. Y la otra es el dejar una puerta abierta. ¿Qué significa dejar una puerta abierta? Dejar una puerta abierta significa no generar energía todo el tiempo, energía positiva, porque energía estás generando inevitablemente. Entonces, es dejarnos llevar por las situaciones negativas que puedan suceder alrededor nuestros y dejar que nos coman. ¿Ok? O sea que es como que, bueno, vos tenés la opción, si te pasó algo malo o si estás vulnerable, las puertas abiertas a la negatividad quedan normalmente cuando estás vulnerable. Entonces, puedes estar estamos teniendo una fiesta de luces, no sé si ven, puedes estar en una situación de que estás enfermo, fuiste a un hospital, estabas muy vulnerable, listo, entendemos. Puedes estar en una situación que tuviste quizás un accidente o te dejó tu novia, estuviste deprimido, listo, vas a tener unas horas de soledad, unas horas tristes y vas a seguir adelante. Pero si permitís que esas horas o esos minutos o esas horas se vuelvan días, como lo hacen muchas personas, ahí es donde dejas una puerta abierta por mucho tiempo. ¿O qué tal si te vas a dormir peleado con tu pareja? Estás dejando la puerta abierta a la negatividad, porque la negatividad lo que está esperando es ver en qué te equivocas para venir y joderte la vida. Es así de simple. Entonces, constantemente tenemos que estar generando energía para protegernos de esa negatividad que pueden decir, pero Jenny, si yo no la estoy generando, ¿de dónde viene? ¿De dónde viene esa negatividad? Justamente de la cantidad de millones de personas alrededor del mundo que generan negatividad y lo único que están haciendo es llenando el planeta de energía que no va. Entonces, tú vives en un apartamento o vives en una casa, pero más si vives en un apartamento. Vives en un apartamento, vos podés ser tu propia burbuja energética y crear un montón de positividad con tu pareja y con vos y con tus actitudes, pero la persona de al lado, ¿qué te parece? ¿Que la energía no va a pasar las paredes? O sea, tienes que protegerte del triple, porque estás muy cerca de la energía de otra persona en el trabajo donde vas. Entonces, lamentablemente, ojalá fuera al revés, ¿no? Donde el mundo fuera color de rosas positivo y todo fuera a favor, pero como no lo es, tenemos que estar siempre alertas, tenemos que estar siempre cuidándonos, siempre aprovechando de que somos conscientes que generamos esta energía y generar la mayor cantidad de energía positiva posible para que nos vaya bien, ¿no? Entonces, en el momento que te pasa algo mal, que tú dices, cuando algo bueno pasa, algo malo está esperando para pasar. Sí, pero no tienes que preocuparte si no dejas puertas abiertas. Entonces, la próxima vez de que sufras algún tipo de ataque de pánico o sufras algún tipo de depresión, recuerda que cuanto más tiempo, todo pasa. Inevitablemente todo pasa porque el tiempo no lo puedes frenar. Entonces, ¿de qué sirve alargar el sufrimiento si sabes que eventualmente va a pasar? Entonces, ponete una decisión bien firme, decir, pues no me voy a permitir estar enojado o enojada por más de 5 minutos, 3 minutos, 1 minuto, y así vas a ir, ¿no? En todo. Esto va con todo lo que te pueda pasar que no te deja un sentimiento positivo, porque cuanto más tiempo estés en ese sentimiento de negatividad, vas a atraer esas negatividades que, como dijimos, pues están esperando a ver cómo te afectan en el día a día. Love your channel. Thank you. So I think it's... Give me a second, guys. Let me go to our... So we just installed a new, I don't know if you guys see the light going crazy. We just installed a new voltage corrector and it is not liking the system right now. So I think I might have to go, guys. I might have to go early because the lights are going on and off. Bueno, acabamos de tener una nueva instalación eléctrica y creo que a nuestros equipos como que no les está gustando mucho, ¿no? O sea, yo creo que antes que se corte el programa vamos a hacerlo cortito. Les dejé con un buen tema, les dejé con un buen punto. Y ahora, bueno, me vuelvo Jenny la eléctrica. Tengo que ver a ver cómo está andando el sistema. All right, guys, we'll see you for members in about 10 minutes. I hope you enjoyed. We love you. Have an amazing evening. And don't forget to subscribe to MiamiTVHD.com. No se olviden de suscribirse si quieren en MiamiTVHD.com. Un abrazo y un beso.